Sharon Bowman, professor at UAT, and today we're going to talk about how to set up a camera for filming a speech or for a Skype interview. You can use any kind of webcam, in-computer cam, tablet, phone. The rules are always going to be the same. Number one, you want to start with lighting. Things that you should know. Never, ever, ever allow the light to come from below. If the light comes from below, you look like a monster. We actually call it monster lighting in the film industry. Number two, never have an exposed light bulb. The camera won't know what to do with that much light, and it will make you look dark or the light bulb look far too bright. Try to have a nice lamp off to the side or a nice even flood of light coming from the ceiling. Check the sound. Actually check it. Record yourself and then listen to it. If you sound echoey to you on the recording, you'll sound echoey live in Skype, and you'll also sound echoey to everybody else who hears you. So check to make sure that the sound is okay. Make sure that your air conditioning or your heater doesn't have a really loud fan, that your computer doesn't have a really loud fan. Check the sound. Try to get things as quiet as possible. Sometimes this is really hard, especially if you have kids or animals, but see if you can find a quiet place to record yourself. That leads us to our next thing, background. Your background, what's behind you, should be simple. If you have to record yourself in a room that is a complex room, make sure that room is very, very clean. No unmade beds, no stuff hanging on the door, no shoes scattered everywhere. Everything is clean and tidy. If you can get your camera set up so that the only thing behind you is a wall or a bookshelf or a plant, that's even nicer. Next, you want to make sure that you look good. So no hats, neutral makeup if you wear makeup, very little jewelry, a nice shirt. You want to make an impression, and people are people, and they're going to form an opinion of you based on that first second that they see you on screen. Make sure it's a good one. Finally, placement of the camera. So, something like a tablet, I can do this, but I'm looking down at the screen. If I'm looking down at the screen, I'm looming over the people that I'm talking to. You don't want to loom over the people you're talking to. So, raise the camera or lower yourself so that you're at eye level. You should always be looking directly at the camera. So in this case, if I was going to use the tablet, I could raise the tablet up by just using a box that I happen to have laying around. With a webcam, you might need to give yourself a couple of pillows so that you're level with it. Or if you need to lower yourself, do that. But make sure that you're looking directly into the camera. Especially during something like a Skype interview, you'll be tempted to want to look at the people who are on the screen. Another temptation is to have your speech written out on the screen so that you can read from it. You can't. First of all, you're not looking at us, you're looking down. Next, we can see your eyes move as you read the words. So, the best thing to do is just have a blank computer screen. Look directly into the camera. Next, you want to be arm's distance from the camera. So right now, I'm shooting with a professional camera. I have a cameraman right now. But when you're setting up with a webcam, or your little tablet, or your phone, just check to make sure that you're arm's distance from the camera. That's the right amount to be. If you're closer, again, you're looming at people, and if you're further away, you just don't look the right size. So those are the things that you need to consider when you are setting up your camera for either a speech or an interview. Lighting, background, sound, appearance, and placement. Thank you.